Well, well, well. I haven't ridden my motorcycle or any motorcycle for almost 2 weeks now, maybe. Um. So, how's everybody doing these days? I have 250 miles on this little Kawasaki. I haven't named it yet. I should get a name. Anyhow, today's a good weather. I was on the 6th floor of the building on the balcony around 12 p.m. and it was like spring. But what happened was I also found out that we don't have work on Monday. I'm just tired of having days off in winter because this is horrible. For summer I could have understood, but since we don't have work on Monday, we gotta finish up some work, and then it's looking like Tuesday's gonna snow, so I can't have projects uncompleted. I mean, I could do remote work, but then it's like I'm home. I hate being home. Home sucks. I don't understand how people like remote work. I love going to work. So, I just got off returning something back to Amazonia. And now go for a quick ride around the neighborhoods. Before I go pick Mama's medication from the pharmacy. Actually, so when I first moved to this country, this road, nothing was on this road. Basically, there's like one or two mom and pop shops. That's about it. Miles to miles. And now look at it. It's like it's packed. And all these areas used to be my biking, my bicycling grounds. I'm just taking the side road. I didn't want to be on the main road. The main is just cars, and everybody's seen all cars, cars. I tell you about cars. There's cars everywhere. So anyhow, what I was saying was there's nothing here now. So people understand something. The houses that used to be like 100,000 here, they're going for $1 million now. Close to it. It's ridiculous. All these houses here, like $600,000-$700,000. I'm like, what the hell happened? That's ridiculous. Yeah, I haven't been to this neighborhood for maybe, I don't know, decade, maybe more. But it's cool to come out here, you know, check out the old hanging grounds. Oh yeah, my Chinese what do you call those phone mount? So the story about me buying those phone mounts that everybody has for motorcycle, that quick release stuff, whatever that I seen. I think somebody also recommended me on YouTube. So I went to AliExpress and they're like $12 for two, shipped. The only bad thing about it is that the glue it comes with it is not like 3M, you know, strong. But whatever. So anyhow, I ordered two of them in a package for $12 shipped and everything. And then I noticed, I'm like, oh, it doesn't have a vibration dampener. So, you know, I'm like, wait a minute, let me search for a vibration dampener. And here's my dumbass finds out with the vibration dampener it's even cheaper. So now I'm gonna have 4 of them instead of 1. Because instead of 2, because I was gonna get one for each bike, you know. But now I have 4 of them. So 2 of them came. I'm waiting on the other 2. I didn't open it yet. I didn't open it because, you know, the sun is going down, you know, and I wanted to come out here before the sun completely went out. And the sun is already gone, basically. So right now it's just shadow everywhere. I don't even know where I'm going. Well, I got full tank of gas. Huh, a book. I wonder if anybody ever borrows books from it, you know, and reads them. Man, college made me sick of reading books, you know. I mean, I can understand if you didn't study something like STEM oriented, but I studied STEM oriented, 2 of them at the same time. One in engineering, other one is biology. And my God, I used to curse the day out because it's too damn short, way too short. 24 hours is nothing when you study like that stuff, you know. It's like, what the hell is going on, you know? Before you know, your day is out and you have so much work left to do. You know? Most people, like, I was telling this to one of my coworkers, like, man, how come you had it so difficult? I'm like, what did you study? Oh, English writing. I'm like, oh, there you go. I studied 2 STEM degrees. It's rough. Anyhow, so yeah, I used to curse the day out. And man, I used to do more bad things because I was so damn stressed too, you know. I was beyond stressed. Because the one way to cure it is like to lose my mind with something, you know. But that didn't much help, only made it worse. So this is Twinbrook. This Twinbrook Park here on the left. Let's go through here. This is Twinbrook Library or Community Center. So basically, when I first came to this country, this is my part. I was like just a little kid, maybe like 5 or 6 or something like that. And I used to play at this basketball court because they changed it up. But all this is modified. And the coolest thing is this. I want to show you where I used to live. On Twinbrook Parkway. You won't believe it. So on the right there's also a tennis court. Right here, tennis court. So you see the house straight ahead? Right there. First house. How cool is that, right? First house. This one right here. Huh. Yep. Well, it's somebody else's now. But anyhow, that's the house. And all these apartments. I met a lot of my European friends. They used to live, you know, in this apartment. And we all... Well, I went to elementary school, then I moved closer to the high school that, you know, people from here went. So yeah, that is the house and this is the park. This park is always busy. Now, the reason I got this bike, by the way, if I haven't mentioned it, I probably mentioned it 1,000 times already, is to explore, go on adventures. It's more adventures like this, you know. But I am planning a all-day trip to Shenandoah Mountains, Skyline Drive. The Skyline Drive portion itself in Virginia. The Virginia portion before it becomes Blue Ridge Mountain Drive or Blue Ridge Drive, I believe, that goes to South Carolina and then North Carolina and, you know, and down. But it's 115 miles and there's no gas station. I believe there is one, but it's under maintenance, under construction. Big Meadows. It's called Big Meadows. So I have to give them a call to see when they'll be fixed. If not, I'll have to carry fuel. And those bladder bags are illegal, as far as I know, in United States. I mean, they sell them. I mean, you could probably use them somewhere remote, but I don't believe those be illegal. Those be legal to carry them in the city, you know. Or well, there's heavy traffic, you know. But yeah, so I got this bike for that type of adventure. I'm also looking heavily into Honda CRF 300 Rally. I can't talk. My mouth, my cheeks are like being shoved in by the helmet. Thing is, I'm planning this trip, so it's about 2.5 hour ride to the entrance. So by the time I get there, you know, it's gonna be 3+ hours because I'm gonna be cruising on this little tiny bike. And then on a car, I was told it takes about 3 hours to do 115 miles. So I'll give myself 5 hours. Basically double everything. So I'm planning this in the spring. I'm not gonna throw away, I'm gonna keep it still for my Fold 4. I have S23 Ultra that I'm most likely be using from now on. Let's just see how the new mount I got works before I start making decisions of keeping and not keeping. What want to throw away? That's Twinbrook metro station on the right. See all this stuff, all these apartments here, these are all new, you know. Used to be all trees and woods here, and there's to be apple trees, and I used to love the apples from the apple trees, you know. Even though they are like wild, for some reason they just tasted better than the goddamn store-bought one, you know. I hate the apples from store-bought ones. I cannot stand them. I have like 100 apple presley in the refrigerator right now, getting bad because they're like events, and people bring them and give it to us. Yeah, but those apples are actually looks like they're small apples. They're probably wild apples, but I do like them, you know. But I mean, how much apples can you eat, really? This building on the right is all new development. I got like 3 layers on. I feel like no cold whatsoever right now. I think I finally figured it out. I'm actually too hot right now. And my heated jacket is not even turned on. I'll be burning if it was on. Anyhow, if anybody's wondering, if people are wondering about getting a small mini bikes like Honda Grom, Kawasaki Z125, you know, if it's your first bike, I would refrain it. I would highly recommend not to get it, because let me just tell you something. These bikes do not teach you how to ride motorcycle. The reason I'm saying this is because you take safety very lightly. But if I was on a bigger bike, trust me, the stuff I do on this will never do on it, you know, because you have to fear it. If you don't fear it, you're gonna do stupid things. And trust me, the big bike I fear it, because if I make a mistake, it's not gonna forgive me. I can make mistakes on this, and you know, it's gonna forgive me. But when I ride my XSR 900, I mean before that, my Gixxer 600, wow, I did not play with them. I had a love of it, and I feared it. And people don't understand the difference, you know. So if you think getting a tiny bike is going to teach you how to ride properly, safely, nope. I could pull the whole gas thing on this bike, nothing's going to happen. You know, full throttle the whole thing, nothing's going to happen. But if I tried it on the Gixxer, I'm gonna be left behind. Yeah, but if you wanna just go cruise around, explore, enjoy, but I wouldn't suggest it, getting this as your first bike. I love it, you know. This tiny bike, I just throw this around, you know. Break basically every traffic law in the world. Because it's so tiny, you know. Who cares? People are not gonna give a shit about, you know, something this small going anywhere. Sidewalk, through the park, through the backyards, you know. Oh yeah. So this is the middle elementary school I went to. Twinbrook Elementary School. I used to walk here. Well, they had a bus, you know, but because you're kids, you're not supposed to be, you know, walking to school because you're too young. Even though I was basically walking distance from the school. I mean, there are a few times I did, and I got in trouble for that from the administrators. They're like, bad kitty, bad kitty. See, I'm going the opposite of the parking lot. And I used to play soccer here with the kids. This park, so this is the soccer field. This up there is the playground for the kids, you know. Yay! So this is Twinbrook Elementary School, the one I went like 20 years ago. Yeah, for longer. I've been back here for a long time. What has changed? Nothing. It's still the same. Man, so much old memories. Maybe I'll go to middle school next.